Welcome back. We've been speaking with Joel Caplan in Israel, and we've been talking about the China hustle, the fraud that's been perpetrated on American investors. Now, we've talked about with the experts, we've talked about politicians and so forth, but this is a man who was actually defrauded of a small fortune. And so I want to know what his experience tells him, what all of his investigations tell him we ought to be doing about this. So welcome back, Joel.
Thank you, Kevin. First, again, I want to show the folks, this is my court judgment and court distribution. It should have been worth $2 million. I got back about $7,000, which was about 10% of what I had to pay in legal fees. So people should know that when you're signing away your hard-earned money, you might be much better off giving it to charity, first of all. And if not, take the family to, Las Vegas when the corona ends. But what do we need to do about it? Well, first of all, we really have to get the word out. The word for truth in Hebrew is 3 letters. It's the first letter of the alphabet, the middle letter, and the last letter. And they're all stable letters. Its word is emet, aleph, mem, taf. The word for falsehood is sheker. These are 3 unstable letters in the middle of the alphabet. Chinese characters have the same thing. The word for truth is stable. Eventually, truth stands the tests of time, it stands the test of inquiry, and falsehood melts away. We need to get the truth out there. Furthermore, as you've been discussing, our whole culture, our whole government has gone through 3 years where the world's been flipped on its head. And like it says in Isaiah chapter 5, verse 20, woe unto the generation that calls what is good evil, evil for good, and substitutes bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter. And unfortunately, this is what's gone on. But those are spiritual ideas. But practically speaking, there have been 4 bills in Congress for almost 3 years because our country has been pursuing false crimes and false allegations. These bills have been neglected. It was a huge opportunity cost. And those are Senate Bill 1731, Senate Bill 945, House Bill 9000, and House Bill 3124.
Can you describe what those are?
Sure. Well, those are the Holding Foreign Countries Accountable Act, that they really need to follow our laws if they want to be trading in our capital markets. Right now, there's over $1 trillion of companies still trading on our capital markets, so they could easily pay off their court judgments and say, you know what, it's good for you and good for us to follow your laws. We enjoy the benefit of this. We want to be honest, especially those companies that are honest should be punishing the companies that are not honest, and they should say, let's get on board. These people have been friends to us. But China is a black box, and they cover for each other.